With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Throwing right away is Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. They run with the third-year man. It's James Cook. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He finds Hollins on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Big-time play there for Buffalo. And even 30 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Now Allen on first down. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. From the gun, it's Allen. The throw on the run is complete. He is in. Matt Hollins. Touchdown, Bills. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Devon Achane to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, first and 10. Hill brought in motion. A play fake. Now 2 with a throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
The NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns last year, Raheem Mostert. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's caught Downfield by Waddle. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Waddle's able to move the chains, and starting his career, Mike, with 3 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons is impressive. And if Tua Tagovailoa is going to continue to improve as a quarterback, this Miami offense, yes, they have Tyreek Hill, but they need Jalen Waddle.
And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. Here's Mostert, and he will dive into the end zone. Raheem Mostert, touchdown Miami. Jason Sanders on for the point after. It's up and good. And the Dolphins come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Johnson now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Bills offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Cooper going in motion. From the gun, Josh Allen. That one complete to Hollins. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Allen going to throw again. Quickly to the outside and complete.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Allen on 3rd down. Has his man. It's Samuel. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6 Good conversion on third down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
To throw again, it's Allen. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Throwing again, it's Allen. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return is Achane. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to take over for their second possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Off play action, it's Tua. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Catch made there by Waddle. And he will score. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Sanders here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's taken in by Shakir.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
One quarter in the books. All even on the scoreboard. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for, and it'll bring up second down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
One more time going up top with Allen. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. He'll try and get there on the ground. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. Tagovailoa. That's complete. It's Waddle. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
That's to Waddle again. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Tua gives it to Mostert. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
In motion, it's Waddle. He'll show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. They try the same thing and a similar result. Back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Here comes 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
That's into the hands of Smythe, the tight end. And he will have a Dolphins first down. He's brought down after a gain of 7 on 4th and 2.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Man, some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. In motion, it's Waddle. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Hill brought in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Third and long. Here's Tua. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
This one off the right, upright. He missed it. No good. The Bills offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On second down, Allen. He finds Hollins on the ground. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Again, it's Allen to the air. A gain there of 11. Good for a Bills first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points. You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Cooper going in motion. Play action. It's Allen. That's going to be caught by Kincaid. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. From the gun, Josh Allen. To the goal line and in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
To throw on 2nd down, it's Tua. He's going to air this one out. Rasul Douglas there to break that one up.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in, because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
So on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Bills offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now it's Allen. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
In motion comes Beckham. On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's caught downfield by Waddle. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
This is just like recess, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball. You got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. The defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and...
Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
In motion, it's Waddle. Off play action, it's Tua. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He'll try to run for it. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up fourth down.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Dolphins will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Bills offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Allen. He's going to air this one out, looking for Cooper. That's caught! And he'll be taken down.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and being able to strike in bunches. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
That is caught side of the end zone. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return is Achane. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Dolphins offense getting set to get back to work. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Tua now on 1st down. He'll get this to the former Falcon, Jonnu Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Hill brought in motion. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
A play fake. Now, Tua to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Again, it's Tua. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
In motion comes Beckham. Play action. Tagovailoa. It is brought in the end zone. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Miami. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. He'll try to do it with the screen. And he'll get in for the two-point conversion. And now the deficit is just a field goal. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Johnson now to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And a short pickup past the 25. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. A hit, and he has lost the football. And the defense has it. 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Now a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal. It's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
From the gun, here's Tua. He keeps it up, and he will score. Tua Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Dolphins. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win? So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown,
Trying to kick it back the other way. Johnson now to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In motion, Shakir. On 2nd down, here is Allen. That's caught left side by Cooper. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They face 2nd down and 7. In motion, Shakir. From the gun, it's Allen. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's taken in left side by Smith. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. A pistol set with
right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
In motion comes Beckham. Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
On second down, Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Big play coming up. This is third down. From the gun, Josh Allen. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a first and 10. Now the second-year man, Devon Achane. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. In motion comes Beckham. Here's a handoff to Mostert. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. A run with the fullback, Ingold. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll motion the tight end Smith. They snap it to Tua. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They give it to Mostert. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
In motion, it's Waddle. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. This one is pushed out to the right. It is no good. The Bills offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. That's the rookie out of Penn State, Chop Robinson, in for the sack. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.